Hey guys, welcome back to our scenes. As promised, in today's video, we are going to solve problems related to electricity. And for the same purpose, I have selected problems from your preparatory papers, that is from your February and March preparatory papers. So first, we are going to solve from February 2020 paper, and it's on question number 27. So they have given us here a circuit diagram, and the statement goes as follows. If the total resistance of the given circuit is 20 ohms, then calculate the resistance for resistor X and current flowing through it. Now, the first and very step, what you have to do is you have to write the given quantities for any kind of problem, and this might get you at least a half mark. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do. So they have told me here my total resistance is 20 and my total resistance denoted as R 20. Voltage given here. See here, rest all I am comparing with the diagram and I'm writing. So voltage given here is 6 volts. Then 4 resistors are given. I'm going to name them as R1, R2, R3 and R4 respectively, and the values goes as written below. R1 10, R2 we don't know, so X, R3 is 25 and R4 is 75. Now other than this, they've also asked us to find the current flowing through it, so that is supposed to be I. Now let's get started for solving. Okay, so as you can see here, R1 and R2 are in series, R3 and R4 are in series. So we're going to calculate the value for this separately and then for this separately, and this combination and this combination then are in parallel, right? Okay, we'll go to that later. Now first we're going to solve the series for R1 and R2. So as I know, R1 and R2 are in series, so I'll call them as Rx. So Rx is supposed to be R1 plus R2. My R1 is 10 ohms plus X. So my Rx is going to be 10 plus X, and this is going to be my equation 1. Now similarly, R3 and R4 are in series. R3 and R4 are in series, and I'll call them as Ry. Now, so Ry is going to be R3 plus R4. My R3 is 25 ohms. See here, 25 plus my R4 is 75. So my Ry totally is going to be 100 ohms. Okay, so I have found out this series combination, this series combination. Now this combination and this combination are in parallel. If you see, this total Rx and this total Ry are standing parallel to one another. Hence, that is okay. And after finding the parallel combination, see, no more resistors are remaining, so that itself is a total resistance. So Rx and Ry are in parallel combination. So 1 upon R, I'm going to write this as R because my value will be the total resistance, is going to be 1 upon Rx plus 1 upon Ry. Now my total resistance given is 20, so in place of R I'm going to write 20. Now my Rx is 10 plus X, I'm going to write this in bracket to avoid confusion. My Ry is 100 ohms, 1 upon 100. Now as you can see here, we cannot take LCM for this, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for cross multiplication here. So 100 is going to come over here and this 10 plus X is going to come over here, and these two are going to go multiplication in the denominator. Now to solve it further, see here, I can add this up, so it's going to be 110 plus X. I'll just keep this as it is. I won't open it up and make it more complicated. Now, as you can see here, on the other side of the is equal, I have got 1 upon 20. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross multiply them. So 1 into anything is the same thing. So 100 in bracket 10 plus x is equal to, this 20 is going to come over here. So I'm just going to keep this 20 separately and I'm going to just keep it like this. So now to simplify this, I'm going to bring this 20 below 100. So 100 upon 20, 10 plus x is equal to, the remaining here is 110 plus x. 0, 0 gets cancelled. 2 ones are, 2 fives are. Now 5, 10 plus x is equal to 110 plus x. I'm going to open this bracket now. 5 tens is 50 plus 5 into x is 5x is equal to 110 plus x. Now we need a little shuffling here. We're just going to bring all the x terms together and the numerical terms together. So I have got 5x over here. I'm going to bring this other x down here. 110 was already here. I'm going to bring this 50 on this side. So 5x minus x is going to give you 4x. 110 minus 50 is going to leave you with 60. So x is 60 upon 4. 4 ones are 4, 2, 4 5s are 20. So my x resistor is nothing but 15. Since it is a resistor, it's going to be 15 ohms. So one down. We have already found one. Now we need to go deal with the other one, that is I. Now see here, while solving or deciding which formula to use, always see what you need to find and what availabilities do you have. So now as I need to find I, the first and foremost formula which comes to my mind is Ohm's law. V is equal to IR, right? So if I select that, I have got here V is given to me. I need to find R, total resistance I have got here. So I'm just going to use that. V is equal to IR. I need to find I. So I'm just going to keep I on this side and I'm going to bring R down here. So just, shifting your positions. Now, my V value as told here, it's 6 volts. My R as given here, total resistance is 20. Now on solving, 2 tens are, 2 threes are. So 3 upon 10 is nothing but 0.3. Since this is current, it's supposed to be amperes. So this is with the first particular problem. Now for the same one, you have got another problem here. You have got in under the OR section. So this is a slightly different one using another formula. The resistance of a conducting wire X. Okay, we are talking about wire X. So I'm going to write down here for X wire. Okay, so resistance of a conducting wire X of length 1 meter. So length given is 1 meter is 5 ohms. So resistance is 5 ohms. See here, to denote this length, I'll write it as Lx. That means length of X wire. The resistance for X wire is 5 ohms. Now, calculate the resistance of the wire made by the same material whose length is 4 times and area of cross section is 5 times that of wire X. Now we are talking about another wire. Since this is wire X, I am going to name the other wire as Y wire. Okay, just my notion, you can name anything else. It's not like compulsory to name X and Y itself. So now what they have told me here is, this another wire is made up of same material. That means whatever rho value, okay, regarding the formula will come later. Okay, so what they have given me here is whose length is 4 times that of X wire. That means my Ly is 4 times that of Lx. So Lx is nothing but 1. So 4 into 1 is 4 meter. So my Ly is nothing but 4 meter. Then the cross-sectional area is 5 times that of wire x. So they have not given us any any value for x y cross-sectional area. I'll just call it as ax. Now for ay, what they're telling me, area of cross-section, it is 5 times that of ax. So that means I don't have any value over here, so I'll just keep this as it is, like 5ax. Okay, so now going forward, we are supposed to solve this, right? We need to find the value of this ax and the resistance of the second wire. So calculate the resistance. We need to find ry as well. Okay, so now for solving, see here, we have got E, we have got L, we have got R. Now something is missing down here. So as seen in the previous formula, I have, as what I have given you in the other video. So this is a formula which is present, that is calculating resistance when resistivity is given, length and cross-sectional area is given. Now for this particular video, for this particular question, this resistivity value is almost nil here. The reason behind this is both the wires are made of same material. Resistivity differs from material to material. For the same material, resistivity does not change. So this resistivity value will not change. Okay, so now let's get started. Let's solve first for Rx. Okay, so Rx will be rho Lx upon Ax. So Rx value given to us, it is 5 ohms. So I'll just write down here 5. Rho value we don't know. Lx was supposed to be 1. Ax also we don't know. So now 5 is equal to rho upon Ax. To keep it more simplified, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this down here. Rho is equal to 5 Ax. Okay, we'll just stop this here and we'll just name this equation 1 because we might need this in my next part. Okay, now solving. So this here we have solved for Rx. Now we're going to solve for the second wire, and that is supposed to be Ry. So now for Ry is going to be rho value does not change, Ly upon Ay. Ry value is not given to us, so I'm just going to write it down as it is, rho. Okay, so we'll just keep rho like the same way for now. Ly, see, we have found here what is our Ly, right? 4 meters. So I'm just going to write that 4 upon Ay. My Ay is supposed to be 5ax. Okay, so now one row is left here. See here, rho, what I'll do is I have just written here equation 1, right? So I'm just going to write down that into 4 upon 5ax. So as you can see here, now I can cancel this both. Since I can cancel this both, the only thing remaining down here is 4, and it's in front of resistance, so that is going to be resistance for my which wire? Yes, Ly, that is Y wire. My resistance is going to be 4 ohms. So that is here what I have here. And then there is another one particular question here. Yes, 34B from the same question paper, where we're talking about heat. So 200 joules of heat is produced in 1 second from a resistor of resistance 8 ohms. Find the potential difference across the resistor. Okay, so now we are going to write down what is given to us. 200 joules of heat. So heat is denoted as H. 200 joules of heat is produced in 1 second. So time given is 1 second from a resistor of resistance 8 ohms. So my resistance is 8 ohms. I need to find the potential difference across the resistor and its power. So power I need to find. Other than that, I need to find the potential difference, which is nothing but volt V. Okay, so now as you can see here, these three are connecting with one formula, but one thing is missing, and that is, if you remember, according to Joule's law of heating, we are having this formula. We have got H, we have got R, we have got T, but I is missing. So let's find I and then go for finding this power as well as potential difference, because they are again connected to one another. We need I. So to solve that, H is equal to I square RT. I'll just put the values. My H is 200. My I square, I don't know about I anything. So my R is supposed to be 8 and my T is supposed to be 1. So now 200 is equal to I square. 8 ones are 8. This 8 now I'm going to bring below 200. I square. Let me cancel this down. Okay, 8 ones are 8. 8 twos are 16. 4 8 fives are 40. I square is 25. I will be root of 25, and that is nothing but 5. Since this is I, it's going to be ampere. So I have found I, which was not at all asked to me. The question which they have asked me is to find P and V, but to connect them we need I. So now why, I'll tell you. To find power, my formula is V into I. Okay, so now we don't have V, we don't have I, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to substitute this. So what I'm going to substitute this with, see here, formula for P is V into I. Other than this, we also have another formula, that is P is equal to I square R. So I'm going to use this another formula to solve for P, and then I'm going to solve for V. So now P is equal to my I square. My I value just now I have found out, it's 5 square, into my R. R is already given to me and it's supposed to be 8. So 5 5 is 25 and 25 8s are going to be 200. Power of P is watts. Okay, so my P is down here. Now I need to find for V. So what I'll do is, this same value I'll just put in this formula. So P is equal to VI. I need to find V. My P value is 200. Then V value I need to find. My I is 5. 200 upon 5 is equal to V. 5 ones are 5 4s are 20, 0. So my V value is nothing but 4 volts. Sorry, 40 volts. Okay, so that's over here. Next, so now let's start with the next question from your March paper. Okay, in March paper we have got only one question here, and that is the 36th question. So they have given us an electric lamp and a resistance. Electric lamp of resistance 20 ohms and a conductor of resistance 4 ohms. They are connected to a 6-volt battery as shown in the circuit. We need to calculate the following 4 things, which I'm just going to note down each one now. So for the lamp is resistance. I'll call the lamp resistance as R1, and that is supposed to be 20 ohms. Similarly, I'll call the conductor as 2. 1 is lamp, 2 is conductor. This is very important, because further as we go on solving, for everything for lamp I'll name it as 1, and for everything for conductor I'll name it as 2. So R1 was 20, and now for conductor R2 it's supposed to be 4 ohms. My voltage is 6 volts. And then they have also asked me to find out the following things. Total resistance will be denoted as R. Total current I. Power of the lamp, see here, since it's lamp I'm going to name it as 1. Then potential difference across the conductor. Potential difference across the conductor will be V2. So now let's get started. See here, total resistance. The first thing what I need to find is total resistance. Now to find total resistance, here lamp and the conductor both are in series combination. Hence total R is going to be RS, and that is nothing but R1 plus R2. 20 plus 4. 20 plus 4, and that is 24 ohms. So my R is 24 ohms. First thing down. Second one, I. See, whenever I need to find I know that it's somewhere related to your ohms formula. So I have got, since I am finding the total current, I need the total resistance, total voltage. And my total voltage is 6. My total current I need to find, and my total resistance is here. It's supposed to be 24 ohms. Now just shifting here, 6 upon 24, 6 ones are 6 fours are 1 upon 4 is nothing but 0.25 amperes. Okay, so I is down. Next I need to find P1. So for finding P, I have given you two formulas. One is P is equal to VI and other one is P is equal to I square R. The one which we have to select here to know that's here. So since I'm finding here for lamp, it's P1. That means I need to have the voltage of only of the lamp. And here too, if I'm using this formula, I need P1. I is common for all, so I need R1. So if I see here, I need to calculate V1 extra. Here I need no extra calculation, hence I'll just go for this formula. P1 is equal to I have already found here 0.25 whole square into my R1 value is 20. So now P1 0.25 square is nothing but 0.0625 into 20. If I multiply this, I'm going to end up with 1.25 unit for power is watt. Okay, so now my P1 is down. Next I need to go for V2. As usual, formula for V is nothing but IR. Now, since I'm finding for the second one, I need for conductor, the resistance also should be of conductor. So V2 is nothing but now my I value I have already found out, it is 0.25 into my R2 is nothing but 4. So my V2 is going to be 0.25 into 4. 25 4s is 100, I know. Right, so after point I have got two digits, so my point is going to be over here. 1.00 is nothing but 1. My V2 is 1 volts. So that's it about your problems. Quite lengthy video. In my next video I'll be just coming back with the passing packages of the different chapters. Hope you have understood your problems, and if you have got any issues, once again you can let me know in the comment section and I'll try my best to help you. Thank you.